everybody. Welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. And we're going to have some fun with some scraps today, making the embellishments for the embellishment swap this week over on Ginger's Corner. You guys, it's a Facebook group. We have crafty friends that all come together and we do lots of different swaps, embellishments, cards, lots of fun stuff, die cuts, lots and lots of fun stuff. So I hope that you will come over and join us. Just answer those 3 questions and my amazing captains will approve you if you do that. That way we know that you understand the concept of giving and receiving with a loving heart, and you are very aware that there's no judgment and there's no wrong way. That's all we really ask. But make sure you answer those to be approved. You guys, we have swaps in Australia. And this last week, we have had quite a few new members from Australia. So I'm super excited for that. I hope they join us. We have swaps in parts of Europe. We have swaps in Canada and of course the United States. So, you know, just join in the fun. We'll help guide you through. My captains are amazing and I could not do it without them. So this week, our theme was alpha and numeral stash busters. So you take those sticker sheets of alphas and all those numbers that we all have the weird letters left. They're not weird, but the letters we don't use very often left. Or maybe like this one here is a sticker sheet that it's very unique and I haven't used it a lot and I've had it for a long time. So I'm ready to get rid of it. And you do different things, create something with your stickers and use them up. That's what we need to do, right? Because stuff's expensive. So what I have done is I took a piece of paper that necessarily was not my favorite piece of paper. This was actually one of the blessings box that I had, and I just decided to grab it. To be honest, it was sitting here, so I grabbed it and I had another sticker sheet that was like this, and I took every single sticker off of it and I put it all over the paper, and then I cut it down and I made tags out of it with my tag punch. Now this is in my Amazon store. If it's something that you would like, you can look up your own if you like. There's tags, punches everywhere, but I get lots of questions, so anything that I show is usually linked it below. Like I have most of my things in categories so you can find them. Yes, they are affiliate links. I'm not going to lie. However, you can look it up and do your own. I'm not here promoting anything. Anything that you guys buy, I do use for shipping and the blessings box giveaways, but you know what? It's okay either way. All right, so what I did create, like I said, I put the stickers, then I cut it out down to 2.5 inches with my trimmer, and then I just punched the top, and then this is what I ended up coming up with. We'll make one together. Now, you notice I didn't tie, so there's no knot here. There's very minimal bulk, and I'm gonna show you the foam tape that I have found with the help of Captain Mallory that is very minimal, but will give this dimension, and use sparingly. I really emphasize that is okay for a mini swap. Again, sparingly, and be mindful, okay? Because our mini swaps are flat, right? Flat as fact. Captain Barb came up with that saying. I love that saying. And we try to keep the postage minimal because 1, it's going up. It already went up again, right? And 2, if it's too bulky, the post office will make us mail it as a package. Now, this is in the Amazon store under adhesives as well. You can see, look how thin it is. It's very thin, but and it comes in all different widths. This just happened to be one I was using this time. It's not super cheap, but it's not super expensive either. It's average price. So I don't know that it's the best deal, but it's definitely not the worst. The stuff at the Dollar Tree, I love it. I use it. I'm not complaining about it, but it's too thick. It just is. This is a lot thinner. So just FYI, if you're interested in adding a little, again, minimal. This is a book die cut. Let's see, it started like this, okay? And then you can see I sat here and I colored it, right? And I thought maybe we would put one together real quick. So once I got it all colored with my tri-blend markers, you guys know those are my favorite markers, then I just took my tweezers, hold on to this here, take my glue, and I got another scrap, right? All different kinds. Some of these books turned out really cute. I think the more patterned the paper was, the more I liked it. Like there's that one. Let's see if I can find a different one. Here is a darker one, like the pages, you know, the side of the book. Here's a lighter one. That's a gray wood grain. This one here is actually like an Easter paper. Turned out really cute, super cute. Now, the book die is a Temu die. It honestly is. Just look up metal book die, and it'll usually say like metal dies for card making. The last I looked, it was unavailable. If it's available, I will put it below, okay? So just FYI, I have not had any problems with any of the dies. Oh, I'm lying. I did have one problem with one stamp. They refunded my money. I still got to keep the stamp, and I rebought it. So, you know, I kept the other stamps that were with it just to have them as giveaways. I got rid of the stamp that was not stamping correctly. But Temu, I'm gonna tell you, I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about it, but I have not had any issues other than that one, and their customer service has been amazing. So this is a scrap from one of my Bible journal layouts that I did. Let's see, can we go this way? Yeah, let's go this way. Okay, so then I just glued it on there and I gave it a hot second. I do recommend that you let it sit for just a second. The glue dries fast. Tidy up around you or whatever you may need to do, because if you go to fussy cut it before it's kind of, you know, made that adhesive has set, then it'll come up and you'll have to re-glue it, and nobody wants to do that. At least I don't. I'm lazy. Okay, so then once it's glued, you're just gonna sit here and fussy cut it. I have been loving all the examples. You know, you guys know we have, well, if you don't, I'm going to tell you, we have albums for every single swap. Now, I've kind of played with how I did that because it was taking me a lot of time to find individual photos. So I tried to do like color coding. Oh, but it's driving me crazy. So I think starting in September, the captains and I are already brainstorming for the next set of swap ideas. We are going to go back to that because I think it's hard to find the albums. They all look the same, right? Because mini swaps are coded red. And while I love the idea of it, sometimes we try things and it just doesn't work out. So we're going to go back to custom pictures and in September when we have new swaps coming up. So that should be fun. I got this August calendar up so you can use that as a tool to organize and know when to mail and when to come on and sign up on different things. Like today, I believe it's today, the die cut partner swap is doing sign up. So again, come join us. We would love to have you. All right, so I've got my book, I've got my letter background, because, you know, this kind of reminds me of school and reading. That's where my brain went. I don't know why it went there. Nobody knows why my brain does what it does, not even me. But it did. So then I took a little bit of this foam here, pretty decent size. And let's see, it's got to go on this side. So then I put it right there, peeled this off, and you do push down just a little bit. And are you guys excited for the new swaps? I'm excited. I am. I have a couple of swaps in there that were messaged to me. And if you give me a theme idea and we end up voting on it as captains and using it, then you get credit for it. I always do that. That's only fair. Okay. So we've made the paper tag. We colored the books. We've backed the books. So it looks like there's actually some paper in the books, right? And then now we need to put the top on. Now this is just from Stamps of Life. I love Stamps of Life. You guys have heard me talk about them lots of times. And instead of tying it, because that creates bulk, I'm not going to worry about this part right in here. I'm going to staple it. You could put a gem on the top, whatever you like. And I do 3 staples, probably not necessary, but that's what I do. And then let's see here. We need these to go this way, okay? And then this one, I want it to go the other way. Just makes my brain happy. Let's go like this, like so. There we go. Clean that up a little bit, and there we go. We have a cute little tag. So that's what I made for this week's. I'm on several teams, so there's lots of weeks that I don't get to be on any teams, but this week I am. I even get to ship to Canada. I'm pretty excited to play along with Nadine and all of the Canadian swappers. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will come join us later on this week. I'm going to have the main swap example for sweet treats. So again, come join us. I really love taking my scraps. All of this was scraps, all of it. Now the big paper, no, but it was something someone had purged, so it was technically a scrap too, right? At least in my mind it was. All of the white cutouts I did out of all those white scraps. We all have them from matting photos and doing little projects. So that's what I used that for. To back all of them, you guys saw, I used a scrap for that. So take out those scraps and use them. You don't have to be as extreme as me and use every little piece, because I have a tendency to do that, but definitely have some fun. All right, be blessed. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm very honored that you're here. You could choose to be anywhere else, and I'm happy that you're here. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.